What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillion here, your YouTube World Harrison Champion here on YouTube. So here's my WWE Monday Night Raw review for December 19th, 2016. That's right. So we kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens in the ring, and they talk about the Roadblock and Kevin Owens win, and that Chris Jericho, they're like talking and talking, and how Santa Claus is stealing Chris Jericho's gimmick by going down the chimney and stuff, putting people on the list and checking it twice and stuff like that, because Christmas is coming up. So apparently Chris Jericho puts Santa Claus on the list. Mick Foley then comes out and announces that it's gonna be Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the Universal title at Royal Rumble in January next month. So then he says that, but the stipulation is that Jericho's gonna go up in top of that cage. That's like a crash cage and the shark cage, and has to go upside. And then Jericho's like, this was just hilarious to kick things off. Like, Jericho's afraid of heights. He's afraid of getting there. So Mick Foley puts Jericho in there, teach him how it is, and he loses the key, Mick Foley, and then he says like, you're gonna go up, and Jericho's like, hey, get me down from here, get me down from here, get me down. I'm afraid of heights. So then that's what happens. Then the segment, Mick Foley says, and then also the funny part was in that segment, Mick Foley says this, Pittsburgh, because we're in Pittsburgh. Have a nice day. And he botched it. They were in Ohio, and I thought that was just hilarious too. Mick Foley, the botch of all cities. So then that would send the segments like that. So once again, I think that's what ends the segment. So then we go on to the first match we had on Raw was Big Cass versus Rusev from a Roadblock rematch. And the winner was Rusev by DQ because Big Cass just kept punching and punching and punching Rusev. That's what just kept happening. So then Mick Foley reveals the new Raw Tag Team titles. And boy golly, it's Christmas alright, because those tag team titles have red straps now with silver, just like SmackDown has blue. What's next? Are they gonna do like this title looks like the SmackDown belt? Next thing you know, they're gonna have blue straps. So it's gonna be hilarious with the blue in the middle. So it's probably gonna look like that next too. So now the second match we had on Raw was Cedric Alexander versus Norm Dar, and the winner was Cedric Alexander. Love that guy. Glad he got a win. And then Norm Dar cuts a promo on the mic and talks to about Alicia Fox, saying, "Alicia Fox, I want you for Christmas." So I don't know. It's pretty getting interesting right now with them two. So then we had in ring stuff with the New Day and the Cesaro and Sheamus, the Shining Stars, and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and during that they're just talking and talking, and how they're all just talking, and then they all brawl, and that leads up to a match with the New Day. It's Cesaro and Sheamus versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson and the Shining Stars, and the winner was the New Day and Cesaro and Sheamus. Perfect right there. So then we had an in-ring promo on Raw with Sasha Banks, and she's all hurt, banged up from Roadblock not 2 weeks ago, and she talks about her match and that the better woman won, and that was Charlotte. So she's like, Charlotte, come out here. I want to congratulate you on your win, but does she get Charlotte? How about nope? She does not get her at all. What she does get is a surprise from Nia Jax, and Nia Jax talks to Sasha and says that she is weak, and boom, just kicks her crutch out of her hand, and then she falls down, and Sasha Banks gets beat up by Nia Jax, but Sasha Banks gets beat up, and that's what ends the segment. So the next match we had on Raw was Title Cena versus Sin Cara. The match does not happen because Braun Strowman comes out and interferes, and that match does not take place. So Sin Cara gets thrown right into the Christmas trees and the Christmas presents. But still, I knew that was fake too, because they had like the thing where it was all flat and stuff. So that's good right there. So Sin Cara's okay. but still, hopefully he's okay. So then we had a little bit of another funny segment because Enzo Mori was naked or something. I don't know about sensitivity. So Enzo Mori had to go attend a sensitivity class, and I thought that this was hilarious. What a perfect way for Enzo, and he's like not into it at all. And then they're all like talking about sensitivity and stuff. It's just hilarious. And then fortunately at the end, Enzo Mori's acting out that lady that taught the class is just asking her out, and then boom, Rusev is in the corner. Jinder Mahal took the class too, and he's in the corner too, and they just beat up on Enzo. He beat him up, and I felt bad for Enzo, man. He just can't catch a break. Woo! So then we had a Charlotte talking about her win from Roebuck and that she is a 4 title ring. So then Bailey comes out and says that she wants to challenge Charlotte and have this whole rivalry for that title. So then the fifth match we had on Raw was Charlotte versus Bailey, and the winner was Bailey, but technically the referee got it wrong that the shoulders were up or something like that. So they're gonna do something on Raw on next Monday probably about that in Chicago. So they're probably gonna figure it all out. So then we had the main event on Raw. We had was Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, that's my guy, Seth Rollins, versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. And this is kind of confusing me because Braun Strowman came out and attacked Roman Reigns, so I'm just going to go on a limb here and say that the winner was Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns by DQ because Braun Strowman came out and just beat up on Seth and Roman, and that should end the Raw because Braun Strowman says that everyone is next. So, because Sami Zayn did not show up in Raw, and that's what happened. So, overall, I thought that this was a pretty good Raw. I really thought I did. I thought it was a great Raw. They could have done a little bit better with the matches, but still, it was alright. It was alright. Can't have nothing to complain here. After all, it is WWE Monday Night Raw. Let's see what SmackDown has to bring tonight. Once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comments down below what you thought about Raw, and subscribe for more. John Squad, you're all the best. You're one of a kind. Stay positive today, and stay tuned for my SmackDown review. It's going to be awesome. Peace out, the John Squad. Love each and every one of you all. You're all the champions right here. That's right. This is what we do here on this channel. Peace.